Good job, you two. As a rule of training, I'm going to confirm the items in your possession. Hand over the small box times 2. Yep, they're the real deal, alright. I don't see any evidence of tampering either. That was a close one. I figured she would try and set us up like that. Congratulations to the both of you. You have successfully passed your qualification test. You didn't really think something that simple would be pulled first, did you? So, what's in those boxes you had us get? That's for me to know and you to find out. After your training is finished. That's enough chit chat for now, so let's get back to work. You two still had some things left to do. Seriously? But didn't you just say that we passed the test? You still have to learn about how to report the results of your work. I'm aware that you're both tired, but there's no time to shirk your duties. Let's go back to the guild. When is this day going to be over? Oh well, no sense in giving up when the finish line is in sight. Agreed. It seems like we're within reaching distance of our goal. Your final training is how to report to the guild. Whenever you finish a job, it is your duty to report the results of your work to the guild. Reporting how you resolved the situation and the steps you took to get there are all part of your job as a bracer. You can report your results to the front desk in each guild branch, and as you already know by now, Aina is in charge of the Owlet branch. In addition, this is where you will be paid for your work. I look forward to seeing great things from the both of you. Now that we're here, why don't you both go ahead and report the results of today's training? Upon approaching the counter, a talk mark will appear. Pressing OK with it. Yeah. Training retrieval. Yeah. Can't make tunes bait. It's a 9+. Good job, you two. It seems like you were able to complete your objective without running into any major problems. Another thing to take note of is that depending on how you handle a job, you may see an increase or decrease in the amount of points pay you receive. When you report the results of your work to the guild, pay in the form of mirror isn't the only thing you will receive. You also accumulate points which are known as BP, Bracer Points. BP are an indication of your achievements as a Bracer. Once these points exceed a certain value, you will advance in rank as Bracer and be awarded with special equipment by the guild. The ranks of all Bracers start at 9 and go all the way other junior Bracers start at 9 and go all the way up to 1. Please set your sights on making first rank and work hard. The amount of mirror and BP you receive will also be recorded in your Bracer notebooks, so please have a look sometime later on. All that's left to do now is to finalize your training. Let's head back upstairs, shall we? I'll talk to you later, Aina, and sorry about putting more work on your plate today than usual. Don't worry about it, training new Bracers is important for the future of the guild. I fully intend to work these two to the bone in any case. To the bone? And knowing how it will involve the whip. Let me say it again. Good work, you two. You now officially completed the entire training course. From now on, you'll be learning from your own real-world experience. Well then. Aren't those boxes the ones... In answer to your question, yes. These are the boxes you retrieved during today's test. You seem awfully curious to find out what's inside Estelle. Are you saying that it's okay if we open them? That's right. Why don't the both of you have a look and see what's inside? Sweet! Alright, let's have a look. Don't just open the box. Received Junior Bracer Emblem. This crest is... So, does this mean that we're... Estelle Bright, Joshua Bright. Beginning this day at 1500 hours, you are both hereby appointed as Junior Bracers within the Bracer Guild. From here on, you will work as members of the Bracer Guild to support the livelihood of those around you, defend peace, and uphold justice. Congratulations, you two, and welcome into the fold. Did you hear that, Joshua? We've become members of the Bracer Guild. So I'm a Bracer now, huh? I think the realization is only just beginning to sink in. Come on, Joshua. You should be jumping for joy and running around and screaming at the top of your lungs like sis. Look at us now, world! We did it! I was happy until you made my eardrums bleed. I hate to interrupt the celebrations, Estelle, but I need to take off now. I have some backed up work that needs my immediate attention. We understand. You have been spending a lot of extra hours working with us during this busy time for the guild. Before you head out, I just want to say thanks. Likewise, I appreciate all the trouble you're going through for us. Don't mention it. Training new recruiters won't embrace as many duties. Believe it or not, I was once in your shoes a long time ago when your father, Cassius, trained me. So that's why you have so much respect for my dad, huh? There's actually much more to it than that, but I'll save that conversation for another day. As for the both of you, work hard to become full-fledged racers early on so you can help guide new recruits who come after yourselves. And in time, I hope to see you both become respectable racers like your father. Anyway, I'll leave you with that thought. I just don't get it. Get what? This is Scheherazade, aka the Silver Streak, one of the most skilled young racers we're talking about. So why is that she holds Dad in such high esteem? He just seems like nothing more than a no-good middle-aged man who's always out doing who knows what instead of being a father. A no-good middle-aged man, huh? From your viewpoint, it doesn't come as a surprise that you would see him in that fashion. Huh? Never mind. Let's hurry and head home. We should let Dad know that we qualified as junior racers. Right! And also probably pick up a newspaper on the way out. Hurry up and come on! Wait for me, Luke! Huh? Oh, it's you two! Oh great, it's Estelle! Hi there, Joshua. Okay, you little twerp. What's with the old grey as Estelle remark? And what's the big hurry? How about telling us where you're headed? You're not thinking about wandering out of town alone, are you? The world's full of monsters, I hope you know. You're such a pest, Estelle. Don't you know there's no room for girls to be sticking their big fat nose in boys' business? Quit acting like you're a racer you want to be. Tisk, how wrong you are, Luke. How incredibly wrong. You're more wrong than a fool who thinks them in tasting milk like better than the milk that comes from the... What? No way. You're full of it, Estelle. In fact, as of just a few minutes ago, we qualified to become real racers. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Real racers. More like racers and training, really. Don't think you should be going... Don't think you should be getting on your high horse just yet, Estelle. Now, a high pony on the other hand. Quit being a killjoy. Wow, you two are great. I'm so happy for the both of you. Oh, Pat, you're such a good little boy. Unlike that smart aleck and cynical brat you call a friend. This isn't fair. I was supposed to be a racer first. I can accept that Joshua became a racer before me, but getting passed by Alexa Estelle? What's the likes of Estelle supposed to mean? Just so you know, you can't even be a racer until you're 16 years old. Get it? Only mature people are allowed. And that means no kids who's still going to Sunday school. I don't know how I should put this, Estelle, but Sunday school is dying to have you back. You better watch out, Estelle. I'm going to train at my secret base, and before you know it, I'm going to be a racer. Come on, Pat, let's go. Alright, I'm coming. See you later, Estelle. Bye, Joshua. That boy, Luke, he's always trying to put a fight in with me. I wonder if he should plain hate me or something. Rather, I think it's the exact opposite. What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it, it's just a boy thing. And anyway, what do you think Luke meant when he said secret base? I don't know why, but something makes me a bit curious. I know exactly what you mean. A secret base sounds really intriguing. The pure heart of a young child can be so inspiring at times. That's not really what I meant by curious. Okay, I stopped doing voices for a bit. For one, all that dialogue, I feel a bit slight headache. Wait, which one's the general goods store? That one. Yeah. I'm trying to walk in. Hello there, Stella and Joshua. What are you turning the market for today? A new pair of shoes? Now that you mention it, are there any new ones in stock? You know, like the newest triggers? Unbelievable, you actually already forgotten why we came here to begin with. You're not here to shop, you're supposed to be buying a copy of Libero News for Dad, right? Ah, of course. You've always been a big collector of those shoes, haven't you, Estelle? I'm afraid that the new triggers aren't out yet. I do however have some copies of Libero News, if that's what you're after. Alright, I'll take one copy then. It comes to 100 meter, please. I know Dad always buys copies of this magazine, but does it really sell that well? It sure does. Libero News has an excellent reporter and camerawoman who have done a great job of pulling the latest and most reliable news. They're even supposed to have a running story related to Queen Alicia's birthday celebration. But enough about that. Why don't tell me how you did today? Did you make us braces? Today was your last day of training, wasn't it? Yep, everything went smoothly too. But how did you know about all that, Mr. Renon? Haha, in a certain sense, both you and Joshua are like celebrities in that bullet. I tend to hear a lot from customers coming through here. I shouldn't have expected anything less from Outlet. The grapevine around here is seriously something to be reckoned with. No kidding, the women here especially love to gossip. One more thing before you go, this gift is my way of saying congratulations. It's a very sample item I received with my shipment of goods, but don't hold the free part against me. What's this supposed to be for? There's a ton of blank pages. It's a recipe booklet, isn't it? You got it. When you get head training finding, if you just limit yourself to healing bombs all the time, it's gonna cut pretty deeply into your wallet. This is where a recipe book comes into play. If you eat food to recover your strength instead, it's basically free. Assuming you have all the ingredients anyway. So if you eat something new, write down what's in it and you'll have lots of recipes in no time. So how about we try to go ahead and eat this cookie, Stella? Maple cookie. Well, I have made it my personal rule to never turn down sweets. Basically, all you have to do is eat the food to learn the recipe, as simple as that. As you're telling you about, you should eat whatever food you come across that you haven't had an opportunity to try it before. Well, that sounds pretty convenient. It's not that I don't like cooking and all that, it's just I've never seemed to get any better. I sure love to be able to increase my repertoire and really shock my dad's taste buds for once in my life. That's the spirit. And in passing, if you're in need of any ingredients, I'd be delighted to service your cooking needs. You want to know how to solicit your customers. Thank you for your recipe book, put it to good use. In the recommended dish at restaurant or using the to-go meals as the recipe to the recipe book. By selecting the recipe book, all learned recipes will be displayed and the ingredients. There are two types of food: sit-down meals, which can only be eaten on the spot, and to-go meals, which can be carried as items. Sit-down meals cannot be carried as items. Ingredients used for cooking can be bought at a store or acquired from monsters. Okay. I either need to slow down my reading or figure out a way to breathe better, because I get dizzy. So, Joshua, I'm glad I found you too. But this is my subject voices. Oh, hi, Aina. Is something wrong? You seem to be in quite a hurry. We've got a bit of a problem. Is your father at home today? Yes, he is. He said something about having to sort out a bunch of documents. But what's going on? You know Luke and Pack, right? Sure we do. In fact, we saw him not long ago. What's wrong? Are they in some sort of trouble? I don't know how to say this, but I just heard from Uni that Luke and Pat ran off to the tower that lies on the northern outskirts of Outlet. You mean the Tower of Esmilas? Oh my god. I'm going to... Names! Curse names, I struggle with the pronunciation. Isn't that place supposed to be a breeding ground for monsters? That's what they say. Unfortunately, at the moment, Scheherazade is out on other basic business, so I want to ask your father to bring the boys home safely. What are you talking about? There's no time for that. Joshua will go after them and bring them back. I don't know if that's such a good idea. The two of you only just qualified to be bases today. With due respect, I believe Estelle's judgment is correct in this situation. If the two of us hurry, we may even be able to catch up with the boys before they reach the tower. I understand. I will take responsibility for whatever happens. As an emergency request from Beta Guild, I ask that you lose no time bringing about the safe return of these children. Roger that. Understood. The tower can be reached by taking the western path at the junction along the Melga Trail. You can get onto the Malga Trail through Rowlet's northwest gate. I'll be on standby at the guild, so if you run into any trouble, you know where to find me. Set on the first real job. Come on, Joshua, we don't have any time to lose. I'm right behind you. Can I have a drink, please? I've been sitting here with a drink bottle open for the last, like, 10 minutes. Malga Trail is through the northwest gate. That's the small exit next to the landing port. I know already. Whoops. Oh, we're not gonna break up to this, and we can't even get the same targets. Yes, we can. I'll get one burst down. That doesn't help with the crit side of things, though. As it does, because it gets bigger and reach that far. Aha! Ow. Right.
Piece of cake.
I just remember, isn't that a fast forward button? Yep, there it is. Oh, I also just remember something. Fast forward also. There is a fast forward button, but I also be careful when using it because I thought the game crashed in the past by using it. So I think it's had. I know it's had issues in the past.
We're good to go.
Turned around on me. Okay, nothing too bad to worry about in terms of attacks. Maybe. Ow. It takes a turn to use that, and I need to kill these crafts. Yeah, we'll go for that one. I don't think it's gonna kill, but still. I say that probably. Yep, it killed.
Here I come.
Oh, that one did too.
Piece of cake.
Had turned around on me at the last second. Yes, we got preemptive strike. I can move like non-stop. Critical. Oh wait, I don't have enough for. I was thinking arts fast. Yeah, no. I should just target the same one. Ow.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Is my stream alright? That's definitely not. Yeah, that's exactly the reason why I was slightly concerned. Ignore those ones, I need to go page. Okay. Oh, it's the same either way. But... oh yeah, I forget the game is does actually have a bit of a pity system. So if you just die repeatedly, it will cause... we'll try and make it easy. I just realized something I forgot. I forgot to heal him up. That's not good. I can get Art off in time. I just need to get those plants dead. Guys, I don't think you miss, thank God. Nope, you're going for that too. Ah, I hate those plants.
Sorry.
Yeah, and by the time it's his turn again, he's already taken like all his health and damage. He gets 2-shot. Those plants are dumb. Those things are actually dumb in hard mode. I just need to go title screen. I need to load the save. Why do... I honestly want to know who saw the good idea that those things doing half your party's health and damage. So I gotta ignore that fight because that seems stupid. Butterfly is stationary. Fuck, I did it again. Reviving bomb. Not a single remains in the chest except for only dead spider. Okay, I gotta restart the game again. So nothing is problematic. Also to make sure nothing breaks. Mine's that way and the tower's this way. Which way are you facing? Not that way. Fortunately, no one has fire arts. Oh wait, this thing has a critical. Ow. Oh, I'm going to revert saves again. Because these things are just dumb. I also can't tell which direction they're facing. They're showing it a bit better because we can... oh, but even then, you can still barely take 2 hits.
I'm sorry.
So she takes 1, he takes 1, and then he can kill them. Now our levels out of whack. What I can actually do is go down here. Oh wait, it's a critical. I did not realize I was going to do a critical. God damn it, why do they all get to get criticals? And yeah, so I think we already got PD going. I hate this right now.
I'm sorry.
Well, why did I choose place on hard? The fact these things are ranged and absolutely shred you is dumb. Well, it feels dumb. Like, I suppose you're playing on hard, so you should know a better way to do it with these things still. They also have a massive comeback. Like, yes, we can sneak up on them, but that like hardly works.
Not now.
I don't want to load a save, but it's gonna get... No, it's gonna run load save, man. Plants, they are dumb. Okay, so... Yeah, so the flowers going forward is where you get preemptive, but if... I can't tell what direction they face, they're so annoying. Did you think the flowers would face forward? No, they face backwards. Well, we'll have to just kill one, that would be fine. I still just gonna say I hate the fact those things do so much. Thank God we didn't play this on Nightmare. I'm struggling just to see that. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I did not go Nightmare. Movement. Tactics. Oh, no, I need battle position. It's like, yeah, it's get preemptive strike all the time. That's not the easiest thing, so the fact you can't always tell which way these things are facing. Some enemies you can't tell, others are constantly turning. I want to pull the damage up because that thing's... I should have whacked the original one. Okay, we can make it to that one, please. It's crap. It's odd, but yeah. Oh, for God's sake. Like, you know, optimal effective against it, but it's still only got off right now. There we go.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Star one taunt. Beast Flash. Okay, I need to figure out how to bring up the mini map. I'm gonna miss the chest back here. I'm really gonna fight with Ken because I struggle with plants unless I got preemptive strike, so I feel like I need to get XP for levels. That plus being able to build up DS breaks just to finish these things off at times complete. Bomb. The chest is empty. I wonder whose fault that is. I mean, totally wasn't us. It looks like we've come all the way to the tower. I didn't see any sign along the trail, so do you think they're wandered inside? It's quite likely that's the case. Let's go in. It looks like we need to hurry. Right. Okay, let's save plan so I don't... Let's hope I'm all the way back here if I lose. I have to go through several fights. I can't remember if we... It's dark in here. I'm scared. Quit being a baby. We're on the first floor of this place. Did you hear that? They really did come in here. Estelle, are you alright? Luke! Hat! I can't speak loud. If you can hear me, answer me now. Those little bats, are they pretending they can't hear me? They might have climbed up to the second floor. Let's hide and see if we can find them. What are we going to do? Somebody help. You monsters, go somewhere else. No, shoo, leave us alone. Chew on this. Oh nice, you just aim to kill them. Estelle, what are you doing here? Joshua, you here too? Get back, you two, these monsters aren't playing around. We'll take care of them. That's all we have to do with the group of 5. Protect all NPCs. If an NPC HP reaches 0, the game is over. Yeah, we'll be fine. That's not what I wanted. Oh yeah, whoops. I meant to I had meant to actually save that so I could use something. Other thing. Yeah, she can't reach, so we're just gonna have to take the craft head on. It can't be that dangerous, right? Especially when that happens. It can't be dangerous, especially when it misses.
Piece of cake.
Looks like that's that. Yeah, I'm glad everyone's safe too. By the way, that was great timing the way you blitzed those monsters still. You really think so? Is it safe now? Oh man, that was awesome. You really showed them, Estelle. Not bad for a girl. You little twerp. Ow, that hurts. What are you trying to do to me? What's wrong with you? You even dragged poor Pat all the way up here against his will. It's time to think about what you did today. Ow, you're hurting me. Stop it. I said stop it, you violent she-devil. This is the thanks I get for saving your neck, huh? Looks like it's time to give you some of my special discipline. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, Estelle, I'm sorry. Everything was my fault. Estelle? Shouldn't we forgive each other like the teachers at school? This brat doesn't need forgiveness, but a little discipline should do the trick. Estelle, behind you. It's something with teeth, isn't it? Ice monster? I'm not going to make it in time. Huh? Dad, you came. You still lack skill and understanding still. You must always prepare for unseen dangers by sharpening your senses. That's part of what it means to be a bracer. Dad, what are you doing here? I just hadn't been in town and heard the story from Lina. I'll give you points for your quick thinking and take action to come after the children, but you failed to follow through completely. I really messed up, didn't I? It's a good thing you showed up when you did. I'm sorry, I should have been watching your back. That just means you have room for improvement. Constantly working to overcome your weak spots is the key. Understood. So how about we head home, everyone? Can you boys walk? I think so. That was incredible, Mr. Bright. You're like a gazillion times more awesome than Estelle. Haha, of course I was. I'm her father. Alright, everyone, let's fly on out of here. I'm with you, Mr. Bright. Who's the glory hog now? I mean, I guess I should be thankful that Dad saved my behind. But why does he have to go and take all the credit like that? It really chaps my hide. Haha, that's just the way he is. After all, he is Cassie's bride. It seems like you had quite a day. Dad is just unbelievable. The second we get back to Al, he says, I'll leave a point to you and takes off for home. There's sheer nerve, I tell you. There's no need to make a mountain out of a molehill over it. At least the boys came back home safe and sound. Anyway, I think that's all there is to report. You did well for your first assignment. From the details of your poor line, I believe I can commend you both for a job well done. You should be proud of yourselves. Do you really think so? I know so. In fact, you'll do even better in your next job. If anything else comes up, I would appreciate your help again. Sure. How about we head home too? I guess we'd better. I still got dinner to prepare. Would you mind holding on for a second? A letter arrived for your father just a while ago. Unfortunately, since he went straight home, I never got a chance to give it to him. Do you think you could deliver it instead? I wonder if it's work-related stuff. I imagine so. The letter appears to be from one of our foreign branches. I don't know why I struggle with that so much. One of the guild's foreign branches? As I'm sure you know by now, Lyrel isn't the only country where the Greater Guild exists. On top of that, your father is widely known across all of the marine continent, so we can expect these kinds of letters from time to time. If you two would be so kind as to make sure he gets this letter, I would really appreciate it. Yep. Hey, Joshua? Do you think I'm really cut out to be a bracer? Well, you seem to have inherited your father's skill with staff, and you know some personality doesn't let you ignore someone in distress. Really? You think so? Sure, but why are you asking? Are you still thinking about what happened back at the tower? Yeah. Because of my carelessness, Luke almost got caught in the middle of a dangerous situation. If Dad hadn't come when he did, he could have been seriously injured. I guess I'm just whether or not I'll be able to stay on top of things in the future. That kind of talk doesn't sound like the cell I know. Huh? If we failed today, then all that's left to do is take back our losses tomorrow, right? Overthinking and worried about things that haven't happened yet is definitely not like you. Isn't being a bracer what you've always dreamed of? How can you expect to succeed if you let something like what happened today discourage you? Joshua. You're right. This isn't like me at all. I don't think a serious expression really suits your face either. You laughing like a big ditz is far more natural for you. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You're gonna see my angry expression if you keep that up. Haha, okay, I admit that last comment is pushing things a bit. I'll overlook this time, thanks for cheering me up. I don't know about you, but I'm so ready to go home and eat. My stomach just started growling like a bear. Maybe closer it's close to the mark than ditz. I thought everyone else lives in town, they just live out here. We're home, Dad. We're finished reporting to the guild like you told us to. Good work, kids. The details of your report will be reviewed at each branch and will affect your pay and rank advancement in the future. Please make sure you always remember to do it. Don't worry, we will. Before I forget, I got that copy of Libero News you wanted. There was a letter for you at the guild too. And over the items. A letter, huh? Well, I'm gonna get cleaned up and start dinner. Oh, and Dad? Thanks for coming when you did today. You really helped me out back there. I see you're being rather gracious today. Papa is happy and how delightful that my daughter has finally understood what a great man her father truly is. There's no need to hold back, though. Come and jump into your father's lover's arms. In your dreams. I swear, the men in this house have one thing in common. They never know when to shut up. I guess she's not as depressed as I had thought she'd be. I should be thanking you, Joshua. I didn't do much, I just gave her a push in the right direction. Estelle's is a resilient girl to begin with. Yes, she is, but she still has a long way to go. She'll run into more than just a few stumbling blocks in this line of work. And overcoming those obstacles is what will teach her to stand on her own 2 feet. Does that soft side of yours talking again? Oh no, are eggs supposed to explode like that? I guess I shouldn't have gone in expecting to make a perfect meal in a single try. No wait, cooking's supposed to be about passion. Frying eggs are passionate, right? Now, once more. That daughter of mine can sometimes be a little too passionate. I think I'll go help with dinner. You don't want the curtains to catch fire again. But it's just right, there's no telling what we can expect to have a bite of food. Wait, when we can expect to have a bite of food on the table. Yeah, I don't think eggs are supposed to explode. Alright then, let's see what this letter is all about, shall we? A message from the Ebonian Empire? What? Wow, such a surprise. This new dish is what I call Estelle's explosion of rice. Be sure to save every last morsel. I will, your cooking this evening is excellent. My compliments to the chef. Hehe, this is more talent at the best. Today certainly has been a busy but great day nonetheless. We qualified as junior bracers, had our first real assignments, and I didn't even lose my eyebrows making dinners this time. How many times has she lost her eyebrows making this? I was like, I didn't lose my eyebrows this time. What do you mean this time? When did you lose them previously? Not to mention the food being delicious for a first attempt, the dish is actually quite edible. At first I thought I might have to pinch out the window when you weren't looking, but it seems that that technique won't be necessary tonight. Sometimes you're just despicably rude, Dad. Don't you know how to be humble and just say something tastes nice? Alright then, how about this? Boy, I never thought I'd be able to eat something wonderful like this before I had to leave on business. You made a splendid meal, Estelle. Thanks, Dad. Wait, business? Are you really leaving again? Yes. Something unexpected came up. This time I'm going to be away for a while. Hold on a minute. You're leaving? When? Tomorrow morning. What? I don't care what kind of job you're doing. That's too soon. It's about that letter, isn't it? Was it some sort of incident? Oh, it's nothing like that. It's just a simple investigation. I'll have to visit a number of places, so it'll take me about a solid month before I'm through. That being the case, please take care of the house while I'm away. What do you mean, that being the case? You always use some vague excuse like that and take off for who knows how long. We have to accept this, though. Brace's job is to help those who come to us for help. I know, but what are you going to do about all your jobs here at the Violet Branch? You already accepted a few of them, haven't you? Oh, only about 5 or 6. So I was thinking, and how about both of you handle them for me instead? What? Are you really asking us to do the work you're supposed to be doing? That I am. I'll have you do the ones which I think you can accomplish, and I'll ask Sraja to handle difficult ones. Charizard? Sure, of course we will. You're okay doing these two, right, Joshua? Yeah, no problem. Looks like a good way to get some experience with the bracer. Then it's settled. I'll stop by the guild and let Aina know about the change of plan before I leave. Alright, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. Alright, I'm starting to feel more determined than ever. We have to bust our tails with each job so we don't tarnish your name while you're gone. Also, my beloved daughter, Papa's so proud. Oh, my dear Lena, who art in heaven, can you see your daughter now? Our little Estelle is going to be such a lovely young woman. Face it, Dad, you're getting old. If people lose trust in you at this age, you might as well just throw in the towel forever. I'm only helping you out because I'm your daughter, and I have a duty to pay you back for the last 16 years. I'm only 45, and what's more, I'm very likely the most active member in the entire guild. Not bad for a pair of comedians. By the way, Dad, which fight will we be on tomorrow? The one headed for Grand Soul or the one headed for Bowls? I'll be the one headed for Grand Soul. My flight departs at 10 o'clock in the morning. That means I'll have to get up a little early tomorrow. I better set my alarm clock just in case. Dad, are you still awake, Joshua? You better hold off on the liquor or Estelle will get mad again. So this is my way of lifting my spirits before I travel. How about yourself? Would you like to join me for a drink? I'll pass, actually. What I should be saying here is don't offer alcohol to minors. I'm not like Shahara, who would jump at any chance to enjoy a drink or 10. Haha, that's because she holds her liquor much better than I do. There's something really serious happening, isn't there? There's no conclusive evidence, but there appears to be some sort of movement in the Empire. The Erebonian Empire? That sounds pretty suspicious. This movement doesn't appear to be overt, but that's what has me worried. I entered a little probing at the Erebonian embassy to see what turns up. Understood, I'll make sure to look after Estelle while you're gone. Don't you spoil that girl, you hear me? Now she's become a base, you need to learn to look after herself. Estelle will be fine. She's got good instincts, and despite being a bit rough around the edges, she has talent with the staff as well. There's no doubt in my mind that she'll be a first-class base someday. Yet at present, she's like a baby in arms, who knows nothing about the realities of the world around her. At some point in time, she'll have to choose which path to follow in life. And Joshua, the same thing can be said for you too. It's already been 5 years since you became a part of this family, hasn't it? How time does fly. Yes, it sure does seem that way. What about what you said back then? Are you sure you won't consider taking those words back? For me, keeping my word is what defines who I am. If I can't do something as simple as that, I don't know how I could live with myself. I know this may sound stubborn, but I can't take back what I said. I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize. But I'd like you to remember this. No matter what path you choose in life, you can't erase these past 5 years. Estelle and I will always be your family, no matter what may befall you. Thanks, Dad.